back to Lawless Motorsports. Today we're working on a Ford, pulling out the old 302, sticking in a 351 Windsor. This motor here, it's out of a 95 F150 or van or whatever it is, 351 that year. So had to change a few things. We're not Ford people around here, so we don't understand, you know, small block Ford does not mean that it's for a small block Ford. There's 20 different thousand kinds of Fords, so had some learning experiences here. This old 350 or 302 right here, it's a lot narrower. So, you know, the intake won't work. The distributor apparently won't work. We didn't know that. But we got one coming, so it's missing a distributor in the new one. But yeah, so hopefully the motor mounts work. We don't know that either. It'll bolt up, but everything else is different. So there wasn't a whole lot of interchanging here. So what we're going to do is try and drop in a 351. Valve covers did work, and the carburetor. That's the only thing we could pretty much use. And the timing cover, because the 95 model didn't have the fuel pump pickup on it. So yeah, it's been a time trying to, you know, try a few things, wait on parts, try a few things. You know, it's been annoying, but here we are. We're going to set it in finally and hopefully hear this thing run. So I think Sam's going to come help us probably tomorrow night or next night and get it fired up. I'm going to go ahead and get it set in there, and we'll see what works, what don't work, and yeah, going to go from there. Well, here we are, day 73 of engine swapping a Ford. Learned a lot. Most things on a 302 will not fit a 351. Who'd have thunk it? So we got some headers off of Robert's van when he had the motor in the van. They fit. The long tubes that were on it do not fit. They hit about everything. So we're gonna go with those. They're shorties, but it'll work. Got a new distributor in it. We had to get that from Speedway. Now the alternator's on, but now we got an issue with the power steering bracket not lining up because the block's wider, and the power steering pump bolt, the main bolt, bolts to the head, so everything's this way. So we're gonna figure that out. Either make a bracket or order one. I got to remake the fuel line. Come up here, down that way. It wouldn't work. So I got that to do. Everything else is plugged in. I had to pull the transmission out. So we got the transmission out, and flex plate was different, so that's fixed. We swapped the 302 flex plate in. May work, may not work. I don't know. It bolts up. It may balance a little weird, but we'll see. We want to hear it run, and then we'll go from there. So we got that done. Everything else is pretty well on there. I've got a couple ground wire here, ground wire there, down there, you know, little stuff, but it's coming along. So we're gonna go get some parts and try and hear this thing run, I hope. And then we'll worry about the exhaust. We'll fix that later, but I just want to hear it fire up. So let's see what we can make, see if we can make that thing happen. Well, we're back. We got the Ford in there and we're getting ready to fire it up again. We got the timing set. We got it at 10 degrees. That's about where you start on a Ford. So we're going to take her up the road and see what she does. Let's see if she'll fire up. You want to start it up, Sam? You can start it up all of them. 351. Sounds pretty good. Black Widow exhaust.
Shout out to Black Widow.
Well, that's going to wrap up this video of the F100. We got everything tidied up on it, and owner came and got it. He's been driving it, I guess. So far, so good on that. Sounds pretty good with the cam in it. You know, we're not Ford people, but it did sound pretty good. So we're going to give it that. But got a few new projects coming up. We got a small one with this Polaris Razor pulling the front diff. I got to do bearings and axle seals and just about everything. It's been beat to death, as you can see in some of the past videos, but it's got a yoke that's a little wore out. I'll show you that. So if you look in here, I don't know if you can see it, but that yoke it's a little loose. That U-joint is too. But that's actually the pinion seal right there. It's not there anymore. I mean, it's there, but it's not where it should be. And there's just dirt and mud and rocks in the diff. I don't know, it may need a diff. We'll just have to see when we get it apart. But we'll make a video on that. I attempted pulling this side off already. I kind of forgot. I hadn't worked on this thing in, I don't know, over a year, maybe two. But it's kind of a pain. I about got the axle out. I just got to bring my little jaw that goes in here and then pop it out with a slide hammer. So once I bring that home tomorrow, we're going to finish that up. I'll show. I didn't even touch the other side. I'll show you how to take a diff out of a razor. I've never done it. We'll see what happens. But got that, and then Trevor, he's got his little 240 SX. 302 came out, 5-speed. Taking it out, putting I guess the LS in it. You know, LS swap a world. That's what they say. That's what we're going to do. Got that C10 over there. It's on the lift. We got it. Gearbox is off it. We're going to put a new gearbox on it. That one, I don't know. I put the 5.3 back in, and evidently it just started pouring fluid. So, not really sure what happened there, but we got the new Borgeson 12-to-1 unit, or 12-7-to-1. We'll see how that does. It may be too much. We'll just have to go from there. Most of them's 14, factory 16, so. I did have to get a new rag joint. This one is 13/16, I believe. And then the Borgeson uses a 3/4. So like 78, let's see, how'd they put that? 77 up or 78 up. C10 rag joint fits on a Borgeson. So it's a 3/4 30 spline. So got that coming from O'Reilly's. But other than that, it's doing pretty good. Old 55, it's over here. Working on AC lines, trying to get them figured out. Front one's on there, as far as I got. I got these fittings. Got that kind of sort of in there. I don't know, it'll go right there at a bulkhead. They're just in there just for, get them out of my way. But it's looking pretty spiffy with the new painted firewall, and it's got all the CVF front runners and all the fancy stuff, Willwood. It's got the C5 brakes, big brakes, same in the rear. Fancy Holley goodies. So hopefully we'll do a video on that pretty soon. I'm pretty excited to get this thing back on the road. It's been here going on 3 years, I guess, maybe more. Well, yeah, about 3 years. It's bagged. It's sitting pretty low right now. It's sitting on the lift, but on the jacks on the lift, I mean. So it's not all the way down. But it's going to be in the dirt. Looks good, though. Just got the fender kind of sitting there just so I can run the lines, figure out how to hide them the best. Pretty good. But as you see, we're not lacking in work. I mean, we got stuff everywhere. We still got Robert's Honda outside. We got the front end cut off it. Didn't do a video on that because we were just kind of trying to hurry with it. That's his daily, or it was his daily till it got wrecked. But we're going to finish that up. Once I get that done, get the C10 done, I'm going to get the Monte Carlo in here of mine. It's been a project for last, I don't know, 8 years. It's had about everything. It's had 402. It's in the Chevelle. It's got that, you know, that motor. And it's had a 431. And then, of course, the original motor is a 305. But I don't know what we're going to do with it. We may put another big block in. We may put a, I don't know, healthy small block. We'll see. It's one of those things, you know, I got the choices of trannies. I got the choices of engines over there. Well, where are we at? Over, I don't know. It's that way somewhere. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. It may have something. It may LS swap. We'll just have to go one step at a time. But thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please like and subscribe, comment. We appreciate everybody watching the videos. It's been a long few years that we've been doing videos, but it's pretty fun. We like it quite a bit. So thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.